All right. I am excited. It is now race day, and it is, guess what?
Is it wet?
It's dry.
If it's dry, that is
It's
really
dry.
bad news for person.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it was just true pace. If it's true pace, that is that is some
Insane.
good pace.
But we will be able to notice right off the bat, probably
Oh,
by the third
if it was a
turn.
wet setup, you'll know almost immediately.
Yeah.
That's like an immediate. It's like an immediate thing you notice. All right, let's get some of our stuff up. I keep doing that one, but I don't want that one.
So we're doing are we doing a warm-up lap or is it just straight
This
into
is
the race?
100% a formation lap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should see some weaving around trying to get the temperature into the tires.
Oh, the overlay decided to disappear on me.
Alright. It's just, you know, the formation line. There's not much happening. You can get around to fixing it, right?
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know why. I wonder why it's doing that. I think it might be waiting for the information to get sent. So.
Okay. Just
Yeah, no, we're just waiting. Not
so if you were to try to predict who is going to win, who would you say has the best chance?
Person, if the pace was true. If not, then I would say Limp, Sakura or Yoon, honestly. But you can't forget about Polar Shark. Polar Shark is the leader.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, he has the most points, so it means that he's been doing really well.
Doing really well. So I wouldn't leave them out of it either. Let me just restart this and hope it fixes it.
Yeah, they're just forming onto the grid at this point, so it should be fine. So we see Polar Shark already on
There we go.
9. Looks like Limp got past doing the formation lap, so that was an interesting flip.
Alright, so it looks like we fixed it. Overlays here. We have oh, why did it change his name? What's his name?
Russell.
Oh my god, it moved everybody around.
Interesting. Oh, away we go, and we see person launching pretty well. So it seems like it wasn't a fluke. It looks like person is just taking it so far. But we will see in the main straight. That's usually where we see if you have too much drag on your phone.
Not sure why the name isn't fixing.
Sure.
It looks like he has the lead.
Yeah, he looks like
he's already. Looks like he's gapping.
So it looks like that pace is true. It is not just a setup.
Yeah.
So person taking and making a gap right off the bat on those mediums. So Limp is taking a different strategy, it looks like, if I can read those letters right. Looks like he's on hards compared to person and Yoon on mediums. So what does Limp go onto in order to have a better strategy? Do you think he goes onto softs later in the race, or just decides to take the mediums and just have a decent pace at the end?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? So we do have Limp on the hards going. That will be interesting to see what happens with, because the longer he can hold these medium runners back, it has helps them more and more. And then if you can hold on to the back of them to extend the life of those hards, the pace of those. But he's also helping Person a lot by being in front of
he's letting
this
him
pack.
have a nice gap.
Yeah. Well, what this is also doing is, I would keep an eye on Vinny now, because Vinny is also on the same strat as Limp, but he's going to be benefiting from this long DRS train that is being built.
Yeah, so by Limp running a little slower, keeping a train between him and Vinny, who are the hard tire runners, and basically they should just keep a sandwich between them. Nothing goes wrong.
So we had Sakura drop all the way 8 positions, all the way down to 11th now. That you don't like to see that.
I wonder if he just
also did the same. Might have had a bad jump, and that makes everything. We have Vinny taking 5 and Blake taking 6. We also have Phantom getting 5. Phantom doing the from the back challenge again, looks like.
Yeah, it might be, man. 10th place. Not bad.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get him. We have Vinny. We missed the Vinny pass, sadly. So Vinny got past KO.
Yep.
So see if he attacks him back.
You needs to pass Limp sooner rather than later, because it is hampering him. Because Limp is on hard tire, so he really needs to get past him.
All right, let's see. He's got the mediums there. Let's see if you will pass him here. It looks like Vinny is protecting with ERS, so he's not able to pass yet.
It seems like the ERS is just enough.
And it looks like people are starting to get gapped here. Oh, we should go back here. It looks like he's getting really close. If he's patient here, he can try to get him after the S's. What is those? Maggots?
Oh.
Yeah,
maggots and buckets.
Yeah.
I think
Simon looks like he's about to attack. I can't leave here, but
yeah, because they're
Simon's there though. I know you're there. I can see you. Okay, it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to pass him. Let's go back down, drop down to Simon. Doesn't look
quickly. Oh, there's a gap forming.
Oh, he already, yeah, he went off. He actually got the pass, so Phantom actually makes a mistake, goes off the track. And then now we have,
regardless.
We have Persons going at 130 now, so that's the goal. The time to beat is set. We have, let's just go back up. It's like, KO can't, it looks like he can't keep up. So Vinny's able to protect it. And
I'm wondering
it's safe for now.
KO just overheated his tires by trying to
Could
chase.
be. Okay, Simon now is being attacked.
Yeah, by Shakur.
So Shakur shouldn't be there. So
no, he should be
showed really good pace. But maybe we might see a few of these drivers lose some pace purely off of the fact that they might have put a little bit more for the
also
for the wet too. So we have, it looks like, oh, he thought he was gonna give him the room. He didn't give him the room. Luckily, nothing bad happened. Just a little bit of a little contact. A little contact. We have. It's hard to. There's a lot of fluctuation in some of these times. Yeah. It's hard to see where the race is happening.
Yeah, especially right now because everything's trying to settle into where they're going to be.
Yeah, is definitely trying to settle. We have Persons taking a 2-second gap now, but it is hards. So it's hard to know the exact true pace of the difference, right? From the first and second place. But we can see Yoon in third is already, 4.5 almost seconds behind Persons, and they're on the same strategy. So that's going to hurt. Going through the pits is going to matter. Like, you know, what the pit strategy for them is going to matter. We have Phantom pitting already.
If he had some damage.
Some damage, we'll find out, right? So Yoon already has a 3-second and Blake has a 3-second. So that's
not great.
That's not the best.
We're really early in the race.
Exactly. It's pretty early, yeah. This pit is really long.
Yeah,
It's a
you
really
really
long
don't
pit,
want to
but
be
it
in
does
there.
cut a bunch, so it's not actually like terrible. Oh, I missed a little bit of it, but look, they're still fighting, so we're
They're
still
still
here.
on it, yeah.
Let's see if he gets a good exit here.
I think Lizard might just
Phantom
have
does
it.
an 8-second pit, telling us that yes, indeed, took a wing. All right, so we have KO here. He's going to try to get this pass going. So Lizard passed him, right? So we totally missed that pass, but let's see if he can attack him back.
Oh, and somebody retiring.
And somebody retires. We have a fight here. Lizard's now trying to go catch him. Vinny is now trying to catch another medium runner. So Vinny might have been one of those drivers who set up more for the dry and is showing a lot of pace compared to some of these guys that are above him. So we'll see what happens. We have a first DNF. Not sure what happened exactly. And this fight is continuing. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on these guys. There's so much fighting back here.
Yeah, they're just way too close to each other. Not look.
Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of little numbers there. He's taking the inside there. He's taking the outside. He's gonna get the better exit here. This one isn't. You don't get too compromised from being in the inside on that one because that
doesn't.
But it looks like he does get a little bit of a better outside. Oh, but he holds it. He holds it again. Polar Shark takes the penalty.
Takes the shorter turn by going on the inside, making it
definitely
a little faster.
Just a little bit faster than him. Is there any other runners? It doesn't look like it. It looks like Lizard and KO are our main drivers right now.
Yeah, the only other person to keep an eye on is Vinny going on to Polar Shark.
Vinny's trying to catch Polar right now. Polar does take a penalty, so that's gonna hurt him in the later in the stage of this race.
He jumped on to 12 to see what's going on with Simon.
Yeah, Simon and
shorter.
Yeah, it's looking like Shakur is really struggling in this dry conditions. I think a lot of downforce has been put on that car, and it's really affecting him. And Simon's on hards, yeah. That's the thing. Went on medium. I think there's just probably a little bit too much downforce on that car because they were trying to get a good quali lap, and it's really hurting him at this point in time.
Yeah, because based off the quali, we would expect them to be up there with the front runners.
Did we miss something up here, or is Yoon catching Vinny?
No, Yoon is catching Vinny now. I'm not sure how that can do. Oh wait, no. Wait. No, it's still the same order.
I believe it is. Lizard and
Vinny was
KO are still fighting. They've been fighting pretty much since the settle, where everything settled down.
Yeah.
These guys have been fighting. Polar Shark's trying to hold him off. Vinny is showing really good pace on these hards.
Although Limp is not the lead, so we did miss Person and Limp switching spots.
What? Wait a minute. There must have been an accident. Oh my gosh.
We are blind.
No, that had to have been a mistake on Persons. Persons must have made a mistake. There's no way. He had a 2-second gap.
2 seconds. Yeah, no, he just basically took 2 more seconds. Yeah.
We just missed. If he did do a pass, I apologize, everybody. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Crazy. And Vinny receiving a 3 second.
Lizard taking his pit already. Do you think he's going on the hards?
I think so. I mean, there's no way you go into... Or he could go into mediums and then go into a soft. So do a
hards,
2-stop.
It's a hards gets a good pit.
I think that's it for him. No more pits for him.
Yeah, he's looking to go to the end. Might struggle a bit at the end of this race.
He might, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
It's mostly straights. The hardest bit is going to be Maggots and Beckett's.
It's a pretty early pit for the mediums. I didn't think they would be doing a pit yet this soon. So
yeah, it is rather early. Also, Phantom on softs.
Yeah, Phantom was put on the softs a while ago, so that's definitely a 2-stopper, at least.
Yeah.
and also already 47 seconds behind the 13th position, which would put them a good minute and minute and 3 seconds. So that's
it looks like
it's a lot.
Looks like people are pit stopping around them as well.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's gonna be rough. We have Polar. We missed that too. Polar.
I think he took a. Yeah, I don't.
Oh man.
No, I think Polar took a pit because he was on mediums. Oh wait, no, those are still mediums. Sorry.
He's still on mediums. We missed it.
We just missed it.
It might have been a mistake. I'm gonna say those mistakes, and it's not us just being
there's
blind.
3 people that passed him, not just Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny, Yoon, and KO passed him. It had to have been an off track. It looks like he's fighting back now.
It's just so much going on.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. But we're here with Polar Shark trying to recover what they lost.
Yeah.
Has lost 1 position from pole. KO's doing really well again with 3 positions gained. Vinny with 8. And we have Blake just doing just pushing through the crowd and not like messing with anybody. Just doing it. It looks like we're just kind of settled in.
Person is catching up. I think Person is just a little faster.
Yeah, Person had good pace. Must have been that's why I'm saying it had to have been a mistake. It had to have been like a spin out or something like that. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way that he just
he lost. And then just he got passed. Polar is blinking, so using a lot of ERS for this pass, but also KO is already blinking. A lot of these drivers are fighting early with their ERS. They really want these positions. Persons goes faster with a 130.69.
Quite a bit of speed going through that.
Yeah. So Polar Shark takes one of the positions back, gets back into pole where they started in pole. So back even, back to neutral.
Not the worst, but I think he wants
not having a good race, not having a bad race, right?
Yeah. But KO just being right there just in case he does any mistakes as well.
We have Simon on Shakur. Is this ever gonna happen? Is this pass ever gonna happen? Well, let's find out. We'll watch it for this one corner, and then we're gonna go back up to Yoon. It looks like that's about to go off.
Yeah,
doesn't look like it. Every time Phantom takes another penalty. Oh, KO is coming attacking it right back.
Yep. Oh, there he goes. Now, can he make it stick?
I caught that one. I caught that one.
Yeah, and he sticks.
Let's see if he does the fight. Let's see if he attacks back, though. That's the thing. There's DRS zone coming up.
Yep.
We'll see if we can actually hold it now. That's the real question here. Looks like he does.
Looks like he's sticking it. Yeah, he's just.
Polar Shark does not get a good exit out of there, and just isn't okay. We are not missing a second time. We are not missing this a second time. All right, so we're here with Person on limp. Here we go. We got ourselves a battle.
Ooh, that is close.
We have Vu and Blake goes into the pits. Ooh, did they both take speeding into the pits? Yeah, they both
speeding pit lanes.
Oh, you don't want those.
No,
that's unfortunate. And we got here, Person's coming in on the inside.
On the outside.
So we've seen it with all the other guys. The inside has shown to be the best out of this exit. So we'll see if they'll be able to hold it. But doesn't. Oh, he gets in front, so he takes it. He takes the
right, but remember,
front again.
He is in a shorter run.
He is,
no, he makes a stick. He sticks it. All right. I guess those hards are ever slightly slower at this point.
So he is on the mediums compared to the hards, right? So it was crucial that he passes them. Now it's crucial that he loses him off the back end. If he can't lose him off the back end, this is going to be really bad for Persons.
Yeah, because he's going for an under. No, wait, is it under or overcut? I forget which one's which.
He's trying to go for an undercut. He's trying to come in early.
Yes, trying to come in.
It's an undercut. Trying to come in before him, but you're supposed to have pace.
And he has pace,
he
but
has
he just made a
pace,
mistake.
but he's not far away.
He made a mistake.
He needs to be gapped from him, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
But
I
yet.
think it was a mistake earlier in the race that's just really punishing him.
Guess what we missed? Simon finally passed Shakur.
Oh, Simon Shakur! We missed it.
We missed it. But we watched a more important pass, so you know. We saw Person's
Shakur
pass
also
back.
going on to pits. I wonder if he just had an accident or something. Because those two were really close.
Person goes off. I saw that. Oh, what a that's a weird unforced error right there. Oh, yeah. Virtual safety car.
Who is out?
It was Phantom Pain probably got a regular pain. A physical pain.
Physical pain.
So Shakur actually went into the pits there, going to get a benefit from this virtual safety car. It's about to. It's approximately half of your pit time is going to be cut. So, if this virtual safety car stays open, this might be a good time for persons to come in.
Yeah, Limp really doesn't want this to happen.
Limp doesn't want to go. But does go in. Goes for the even keel. So they both go in on this virtual safety. This is huge though. This means
because Limp can go into mediums and he doesn't need to do any.
But can he make it to the end? That's
on
a
mediums,
long distance.
It's just 2 more laps for these
persons
guys.
Did do this.
Person has to be compromised at this point.
Does
he needs to take the soft.
2-4. That's pretty much. Yep, they're all doing. Everybody's pitting. KO staying out. It looks like. Oh, we have a drive-through. No.
Oh, that's gonna be really.
How did he speed under the safety car when he was in the
pit?
In the pit. How did that happen?
Good question.
Can somebody tell me how he got a drive-through penalty? Because he did not go into the pits. He did not go into the pits. That's how he did it. That is gonna hurt him.
Yep.
Vinny is in P1 now. It is
so
interim.
He decides to stay
interim
out. He decides
P1.
not to take the. So interesting thing. Person is on hards, and we've seen that the hards can fight against the mediums. However, we're on lighter fuel. We're on lighter fuel load.
You know, another interesting thing too is he's stuck behind Simon right now too. So there is a person in front of him to hurt him. Oh, so he has to get past him and then catch up to Limp and try to hold behind him. So the thing is I guess he's got to hope that Vinny can hold KO. Vinny can hold Limp up because KO's not going to hold Limp up.
No, it's on the same team.
Oh, he's going on the inside and he gives way. Oh, no, he's not giving way.
No.
They're coming into the corner together.
I mean, he's gonna pass. It looks like he's gonna
get it. He's gonna get it.
It's close. It's very close.
Yeah, he got it. So KO goes in, gonna take his drive-through. So he has to do the drive-through and then he can pit, sadly. So he's gonna lose even more positions. And doesn't look like Simon's gonna be able to. Kudasai having a good day. Has 4 positions now. Simon's still up there. They've both yet to pit though, I believe.
No, I think Simon changed from mediums to hard, didn't he?
0. Oh, and we jinxed them.
Yep. Good old commentator curse.
Nope. So he drops back. Simon has not pit yet. Vinny has not pit. We have Kudasai, KO. KO has gone into the pits, but it was not able to pit because of the penalty. Yeah, the drive-through. Safety car speeding under virtual safety car, man. That hurts.
Harsh. Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. So we have Polar Shark still has the penalty, right?
Yeah, the 5-second penalty. I don't think you can take it off.
No, these are 3 of them too. There's 4 drivers with that.
Yeah,
it looks like with speeding in the pits. I believe all of them are speeding into the pits. You just got
so.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. 129.766. So that's the time to beat now, guys.
I wonder if person can keep up with that time on those hards.
I don't know. See, this is the issue, right? Because even if Limp's tires start falling off, he's getting the benefit of being in front. So as long as that, like, obviously errors, mistakes, that's what really cost. It seems like cost persons the position that they're in right now, because they did have a good lead, lost it, gained it all back, was in the front, made a mistake. And then a virtual safety car came out where they kind of evened out, and it didn't really... I mean, it made him pit early. It made Limp pit early, but he had to, right? Because you would have lost... That'd have been too much time to make up.
Yeah, no.
For that time in the pit, yeah. So you have to go in.
Yeah, which makes you wonder if he should just always go for the hards. Just expect some... If nothing happens, you go into softs, and if something happens in between, you take mediums.
I mean, it's hard to know, right? You don't know when the virtuals or the safety cars are coming. So the mediums were, I think it was a good strat, and it would have worked out if the didn't have those few incidences, those driver errors, right? Could have come out in front of Limp on the hards, and it would have been a different ball game. We'd be talking about different stuff. Simon actually takes speeding in the pits again, or speeding in the pit. All these drivers are speeding in a
difficult time just stopping before that line.
They are. He should be going on mediums at this point. Yep. Goes on to the mediums. We have Kudasai coming in.
Well, at this point, you could almost go into softs. It's only 10 laps left.
Yeah. It is a true racetrack, and I think they run a little bit harder tire compounds here, right?
Yeah.
But
soft.
Oh, and that's not good. That's just what, insult to injury. Person takes a penalty, 3 seconds for multiple warnings, exceeding track limits. So we have Hudson here.
Man. He's trying to push.
Looks like he's trying to get Simon. So we have this group of speeding in the pitters. I wonder if they all end up together. That would be pretty funny. And we have Simon. We have Hudson pass Simon. That was a really good pass, actually.
Yep.
Let's see if he can hold it. And then Vinny is finally coming in. So probably taking your idea. How about I go on softs and try to get fastest lap and a few more positions, right? So the thing is even though he's gonna have better tires because he didn't pit on the virtual safety car, he essentially lost about 10 seconds or so.
Yep. So can the
even though, is going to be enough, right? So we have Lizard here on Polar Shark. Polar Shark making a good recovery, but still has that penalty. So even if Lizard doesn't even have to pass here, to actually take the position. But I'm assuming he's going to want to pass.
Vinny might have sticked it on. I mean, he just did an overcut because he put it later, and now he's on the soft.
And he's in front of all the people. So somehow he was still able to push those tires and be in front of all. That's actually very impressive. Vinny did a very impressive hard run because he lost. He lost about like around 10 to 15 seconds because he didn't pit. That means he had to make that up, and he did. That's really.
He's showing us that
KO takes a penalty. KO all the way down at 12th. That's rough. Was fighting in this middle pack. Now all the way in the back. We have Simon now attacking Hudsey. Lynn goes even faster. 29.759. We should be looking at Vinny. Maybe Vinny can beat that. We'll need to beat that for any chance in the race. we only has a few more laps to really try to make a big gap difference, but I don't think it doesn't look like he can get the first position at this moment. That gap is all the way up to 7 now. 7 seconds of.
Yeah, so Limp
the
just
classic
showing
in cockpit while watching people fight.
Yep. Best camera location.
Here, how about the wing, left wing?
The left wing.
The left wing. How about the left wing? Sorry, that's a little better, right?
Yeah, that's a bit better.
It's a little better. We got Polar Shark holding over position on Lizard. I don't think Lizard's really gonna try to fight it though.
What was that by Hudzy? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. Did you see something?
He turned to open wide onto that turn and allowed Simon to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, but it didn't hurt him.
It didn't hurt him, but it's weird that he had to open wide.
Yeah. Maybe he's losing a little traction. Yeah. So this looks like the only racing we're having right now at the moment. A lot of the guys have separated. Lizard has been following Polar Shark for a while. I think I've been calling him Pole Shark occasionally.
I think so, but it's Polar.
It's Polar. And I think it's from last stream.
The special sharks up in the north.
The Polar Sharks, yeah. Isn't whale sharks go into the Arctic?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think normal whales also do, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a shark.
That's true. That's not a shark. But I mean, whale sharks are also not sharks. They're just giant.
But
fish.
It has the name though.
So Polar Shark, I think he might be able to keep Lizard behind
at
him.
bay, but will concede the position at the end of the race
because of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we look at a little bit? Let's look at a little bit of this. We have a yellow flag. Somebody just went off, and he does it. The teammates in camaraderie.
Oh.
He also spins with them.
And
just like that,
they touch or something.
Just like that, the Alfa Romeo team is all the way in 9th and 10th now. That's rough.
Both Shakur and Hudzy taking a punishment for spinning.
Yeah, it is a punishment.
At the same location too, which is the weirdest.
Oh, look at all these look at all these penalties. I did not know a lot of these penalties existed.
Yeah, so
3 for persons, 6 for Vinny. So Vinny is not even. I don't think he can even catch the front guys. So he might be stuck here in 3rd, which is still not bad. Obviously,
it's not bad, but he still needs. He needs. Yeah, I mean the worst one is Person, right? Because he was up there with Limp.
He was.
And now he has a 7-second gap. In addition to that, he has a 3-second penalty.
Yep.
Just punishment, man. Just very punishing.
So is Lizard here driving clean? If he could get past Polar Shark, he might have a chance to even get another position in. But the problem is he just can't get past him. He's running on these hards. Let's look at these tires now that we've seen the penalties. Yeah. So Lizard is running on one of the highest deg tires at this point. So went on it earlier, had more. He did pit early. It did benefit. Got into 6th from it.
But
it doesn't look like now he can progress though. So even with all that.
The bad part about pitting early is coming into play.
And Shakur takes a penalty. So just worse and worse. So looking at all the different stuff, we have, like Vinny's up there. Should we set up a poll, you think? You want to set up a poll?
Sure. Who should we throw in the poll?
Actually,
how do I make it?
Yeah. There's a button.
New poll. Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
I figured it out. So what are we pulling? Driver of the day?
Driver of the day. Yeah, let's do it. I believe in your judgment.
Oh, that you're asking the worst judge.
I mean, just choose 5, and then if it's not, somebody wants to vote for somebody that's not on there, you can always just say it in the chat. And we have Shakur and Simon fighting. I think they've been fighting all race.
Yeah, so we got for sure we gotta throw Limp in there. Then we got Vinny. I don't remember how do you spell Vinny? I can't see it because of the
VI or it's V1NN1E.
Alright. Who is second? I forget what his name is.
Person with 2 S's.
Who else do you want to throw? I have Limp, Vinny, Person.
Let's give one out to let's put
Simon Shark in there. Simon, okay, Simon.
And Lizard. But if you want to vote for somebody that is not on that list, feel free to just send it in the chat and we'll add it. And oh, Simon goes off. We might have prematurely put Simon up there.
We will allow it to be there.
We will allow it to be there. It's okay. He was doing good until that last few milliseconds. You could just close it.
Oh, if I had the X, it's fine. Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, so we're coming in here with the last 4 laps here. Everybody's kind of spread out after the pits. Everybody kind of settled into a position. There's a few penalties here and there. We have Vinny with 8 position gains, Limp with 1, Lizard with 1, and Simon with 2. We had 2 people drop significantly with Shakur and KO. Shakur with 5 and KO with 4. And then if we look at penalties at this moment, we have Persons with 3, Vinny with 6, Yoon with 6 plus a drive-through, which is about 5, and Polar Shark with 3 and a 5 if he doesn't go into the pits. We have Vu with 9 and a 5 for the pits. We have Shakur with 3, second penalty. Simon's with 6 and a 5-second. Oh, Polar takes another one. So now it's all the way up to 6. So Yoon and Polar are now even. Persons gets the fastest lap on hards with a 129.391. Showing does have pace. And then we have in the back, we have Hutsy with just a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits, and KO with the 3-second penalty. So at this moment, I can't do math very well, so I'm assuming some of these guys can move. I know Lizard will move up a spot at the moment, but I think it's just one position because there's a big gap between Polar and Yoon. Lizard doesn't need to even gain that much. Just chilling. Yeah,
I think those tires being so old might just not.
Yeah, it doesn't need
allow him to push much.
He has a good gap from Vu. Even if Vu passes him, still gets it. He's just sitting there in 6, gonna get 6. That's a really good drive from him. Yeah, it looks like the only one that's really affected by the penalty. Oh, KO takes some. I missed it. Must have had like an air off track or something.
Yeah, because he passes Hutsy and just makes a gap.
Yeah. They really like using this wing one and through this corners.
Yeah,
they use it a lot. Yeah. Here we go with Persons. A good drive today. Maybe could have had first. Still has a chance. Still 2 laps. Anything could happen. This is motor racing. Vu takes another penalty. Might be in danger of... Oh yeah, so Vu's going to lose the position to Shakur. Because Shakur actually doesn't have a penalty drive-through. Did they ever have a drive-through at all? I don't know. They might have regular penalties that only a 3-second. So it's not that bad. So it's actually going to take that position, it looks like.
Yeah, so he's going to pass Vu. or I don't know what
Yeah,
what
I say Vu.
pronunciation.
If you say Vu, I'll say Vu.
Let's go with Vu. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the entire field is just settled onto those positions.
Exactly. Limp goes
Well,
faster. He's holding
yeah, I
some in
mean,
the tank apparently. I didn't see it. It was
apparently so.
129 something odd
Something.
number.
Yeah, so he has 2 more laps to make a faster lap than that. It also allows Vinny for 2 more shots at, getting fastest lap.
Exactly.
But
So,
Limp just...
yeah, let's see. Let's peek at it. He's trying to do one right now. Didn't get it. Guy's empty. That guy's empty.
No ERS.
He's pretty empty. He's pretty empty. Yeah, I don't think any more fastest laps are coming out.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think Limp just takes fastest lap with that.
Looks like he might. Be very hard to do. There's still one more lap that could happen. We're gonna be coming up to the last lap soon. We have Simon coming into the pits. Why don't we watch it since there's not much racing going on out there, like wheel-to-wheel racing.
Yeah, it's mostly just clock racing at this point because you're just trying to get into that.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Simon, can you do it, Simon?
For the softs. Oh.
He had
he's trying
speeding
to
in the
take
pits.
the penalty. Okay.
But he's also went in, gets the penalty away.
Yep. He will try to probably get that fastest lap.
Maybe.
Point, right?
Could be. We'll find
he
out.
has very little time though because they're on their last lap.
Yeah.
Up front.
So a fun fact, Simon is never going to do a fastest lap because he's stuck behind him. He's lapped already.
Oh. No, well, yeah, that's what I was saying, is that he has very little time to put in a fast... Oh, right, but he needs to do an
He's already lapped by Limp.
Yeah.
Limp lapped him. Lapped him. So he's not doing a fastest lap. Might have just got rid of it. I don't know. He might have timed that off. But it's okay. Alright, we get Vu gets another penalty. Might end up dropping to Kudasai as well. Let's look at this. That's enough. That's enough to lose. Also, Vu's gonna drop 2 positions here.
Yeah, because of those 15-second.
It's a lot of penalties.
Yeah, so he's dropping right in front of KO, right? Because KO also has penalties. Hopefully some.
All right, here we go. We're coming into the line, across the line here.
And Limp
wins it.
Takes it all. Fastest lap, end of the race.
All right, Persis takes second. Let's see if Vinny could take away the fastest lap.
Yeah, his last chance to do it.
It is his last chance.
We see no purple sectors though. And actually a yellow sector.
Oh, he does a little drift, Tokyo drift. Oh!
Oh!
Yoon barely gets past the line before DNFing, colliding into the Drift King.
Oh man.
Polar Shark comes in, Lizard comes in, gets the position from Polar Shark as we expected. Who's coming on the line? Takes it, loses both positions as we expected.
Yep. And reeling in the rear, we got KO and Simon.
Yeah. And Limp gets first place here. Driver of the day, the game is Vinny. Not a surprise. Amazing race from Vinny.
That he got.
Yes, it was impressive.
And the celebratory video.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Limp takes it for Ferrari.
It's a weird thing to see a Aston Martin out there, though.
Hey, you know, that is weird. It's always weird. It's weird until it actually happens a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, congratulations to Limp for another amazing race. Persons comes in, does really well. So our order is Limp in first, Persons in second, Vinny in third, Yoon in fourth, Lizard in fifth, Polar Shark in sixth, Kudasai in seventh, Shakur in eighth, Vu in ninth, KO in 10th, Simon in 11th, Hudsey in 12th. We had Blake in 13th, Phantom in 14th, and Robo in 15th, with 3 of them DNFing. That was, all in all, that was a good race.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, it seemed to be settled after the pit, but before that pit, you did no idea. There was no. It wasn't easy to know who was going to win that.
Yeah, because we had people like Benny just sticking out, even though there was that virtual.
Exactly.
Car.
Yeah, you had no idea who was going to get it, right? That was the thing. So if we look back at the calendar, we see that Ferrari yet again gets more points. Wasn't able to get it from both their drivers, but I think they're going to continue their lead. Was there 2 Red Bulls in this race? I don't think there was, right?
There was 2 Red Bulls.
Oh, there was 2 Red Bulls.
Yep. Oh, there were, sorry. Weird
Okay.
English.
There were 2. Yes. And then Polar Shark did okay. I don't know if it's... There's a lot of points getting given out. He's going to have to get another victory here or there now, because it's people are catching up to him.
He needs to put in some more practice laps.
Yeah, because people are coming for him.
Where are they next?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This pushes Limp up to... Oh, he's still in 11th, so he has still got a gap. Oh, right, points haven't been awarded yet.
Points haven't been awarded yet.
Ignore me.
Before, yes. So the next race is Singapore next week. So Singapore. Oh wait, is that 2 weeks from now actually? No. In a week. Singapore is in a week. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun race. Singapore is a very good race. It's fun to watch. It's very difficult to race on, and it'll be interesting to see the challenges for these drivers. How many maybe have incidences? How many could make up some good point? Yeah, and I think qualifying is gonna matter even more on that track than others.
Yep.
But on
not
that,
much overtaking, if I recall, on that one.
Exactly. And on that note, this is it for the race. This was Delta Zero Productions, Stinky Juan, and Art. We are glad to host Valor Racing Community's League Race, Round 11 of Season 1 at Silverstone.